Hey guys, welcome back to Zero News, here with another article. Today's article is coming from SputnikNews.com, titled U.S. Military Vehicles Falling into Taliban Hands at an Alarming Rate, Report Finds, by Iya Sukhanov. Now, back in the 80s, there was a 10-year war between the Soviet Union and Afghanistan. At that time, the United States was actually discovered that they were supplying weapons to the Mujahideen to fight against the Soviet Union. Currently, with the U.S. troops withdrawal from Afghanistan, there might be a similar situation going on today. So let's go and get started with the article. The United States and its allies began their withdrawal from Afghanistan in May after over 19 years of war against the Taliban. Washington has promised to complete the pullout by the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks, which served as a formal pretext for the invasion of Afghanistan and the start of a global war on terror. Now, the U.S.-equipped Afghan National Army is reportedly surrendering its military equipment and weapons to the Taliban at an alarming rate, with entire battalions of soldiers disbanding without a fight in anticipation of an imminent collapse of the government amid the ongoing U.S. and NATO withdrawal from the country. A thorough open-source intelligence investigation of Afghan security forces equipment by Oryx, a conflict-focused news outlet trusted by major U.S. media, including Forbes, estimates that the Taliban has gotten its hands on as many as 715 Humvees and other light trucks, plus dozens of armored vehicles and heavy artillery systems in recent weeks. Now, the outlet reports that at least 2 Afghan National Army tanks, dozens of mortar systems, and anti-aircraft guns, some of them leftovers from the Soviet-Afghan War of the 1980s, 17 122mm D-30 towed howitzers, 141 U.S. Navistar International trucks, 21 Oshkosh mine-resistant armor-plated vehicles, bulldozers, excavators, and other equipment are included in the Taliban's haul. Accompanying the report is plenty of footage posted to social media of Afghan security forces surrendering weapons and equipment to the group in mass. Taliban militants are shown taking command of the captured vehicles in some of the videos. The U.S. has spent years and billions of dollars equipping the Afghan National Army and police force, delivering over 25,000 Humvees to the country, and providing the government with thousands of other vehicles and pieces of military equipment. Forbes warns that the Taliban could use the captured vehicles to create a major mobile fighting force if it is able to source fuel to power them. The February 2020 peace agreement between the U.S. and the Taliban did not include the Afghan government, and a brief truce between Kabul and the fundamentalist militia was quickly broken, sparking widespread violence, including a spree of suicide bombings, Taliban offenses across virtually all of the country's provinces, and sniper and hit-and-run attacks on Afghan army and police outposts. On June 22nd, the Taliban captured Afghan's main border crossing with Tajikistan. On Friday, Russian Foreign Ministry Sergei Lavrov expressed concerns over the situation in Afghanistan, warning of an apparent concentration of Daesh, ISIS, jihadists in northern Afghanistan, and confirming that Moscow was discussing the situation with its collective security treaty organization allies. A commitment to fighting Daesh was one of the conditions of the U.S. Taliban peace deal. China has aired its own anxieties over the situation in Afghanistan, with the two countries sharing a 76-kilometer-long sliver of a border. In May, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi warned that the U.S. hasty withdrawal from the war-torn nation had dealt a serious blow to the peace process and negatively affected regional stability. In his announcement of the troop withdrawal in April, Biden called on Russia, China, Pakistan, India, and Turkey to step up and do more to support Afghanistan. The rapid deterioration of the security situation had prompted some observers to express fears that the United States may have attempted to maneuver Russia, China, the Central Asian post-Soviet republics, and others into a position to try to drag them into the decades-old Afghan conflict. End of article. Okay, so it's a pretty interesting article that all these weapons suddenly disappeared and now they're in the Taliban's hands, which was the enemy that was killing American soldiers. And then you have Biden talking to Erdogan, which is the president of Turkey, making an agreement where Turkey is going to be responsible to protect the airports in Afghanistan. Now, Turkey has had a lot of, even though it's a NATO country, they've had a lot of disagreements with the U.S. and the other NATO allies. And they're more joining towards Russia in a lot of the situations. They're pushing Turkey to send their troops to protect Afghanistan when the United States has, in essence, supplied the Taliban with weapons, with anti-aircraft missiles, and you name it. So are they trying to destabilize that area to get Russia involved in another conflict to distract them from joining China? Who knows? I'll keep you updated on any information coming out. If you like what we're putting out, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and hit the notification button for any new articles. I'll see you in the next episode.